Welcome back, students. So in this class we are going to discuss about the second example using Vogel's approximation method. Fine. So this is how it is. So example number 2. Fine. Find the initial basic feasible solution for the following transportation problem using Vam. That is Vogel's approximation method. So one thing I want to tell you here, northwest corner rule, least cost matrix or matrix minima method, and Vogel's approximation method are three methods which are there for your syllabus to find the initial basic feasible solution for given transportation problem. Fine. So this is a question. So let me write the values here. Like it is destination, so destinations are D1, D2, D3 and D4 followed by supply. Fine. Next here we got factory 1, factory 2, factory 3 followed by demand. Fine. So this is factory. Fine. Fine. So it is that's why I tell my students draw diagrams as neat as possible. So it is 3, 4, 1, 3, 3, 4. It is 3, 3, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 2. That is 4, 2, 4, 2. 1, 5, 3, 2. So let me write the supplies here. It is 100, 125, 75. So it is 120 demand, 80, 75, 25. So this is what? Total 300. So this is what? Vogel's approximation. We have to solve this transportation problem using Vogel's approximation method. Fine. So first of all, before solving, we have to check whether total supply is equal to total demand is there or not. Fine. So let me start with the solution here. Solution. Here total supply is equal to total demand. That is summation AI is equal to summation Bj, that is equal to 300. Therefore, transportation problem is what? Balanced, and there exist what? There exist initial basic feasible solution. Fine. So once we got the transportation problem is balanced, then we have to start proving it by Vogel's approximation method. Fine. So for doing that, I have to draw the table once again here. So let me draw the table here. So I will write only D1, D2 here. So it is, let me write first allocation. So here it is D1, D2, D3 and D4. It is supplied. Here it is factory 1, factory 2, factory 3. It is demand. Fine. So let me write the values. We have to write the table as we used to do in other methods. 3, 3, 4, 1. Fine. It is 42, 42. That is 4. That is 4. Sorry. Fine. 1, 5, 3, 2. It is 1. 5, 3, 2. So let me write the supplies here. 100 followed by 125. Then it is 75. So let me write demand here. It is 120. It is 120. It is 80. Followed by this 75 and 25, it is 300 here. Fine. So I have to draw one more table here, one more line here, row and column. I say penalty 1. Fine. Here also I will draw one more column and I will say P1. Fine. So this is what you should prepare your table like this. So let me start here solution. First one, that is for the first allocation. Let me write it here only for the first allocation. What I write for the first allocation is made in the cell. So where we are supposed to make the first allocation. Fine. We have to choose the smallest cost among the cost matrix and next smallest cost. So what is the first of all smallest cost here? I think 3, 3, 3, 4. So 1 is the smallest here. There are 2 ones. Here 1 and here 1. So there are 2 ones. Then there are 2 smallest cost. then we have to choose it arbitrarily. Choose any one, it is upon you. So let me choose this one here in the cell. In the cell, where in the cell? Let me, my paper is here. In the cell, so it is in the cell. How much it is? 1, 4. 1, 4. And the magnitude x 1, 4 is equal to minimum of 100, 120 is equal to 100. So let me write what here. Sorry, it is 100, 25 here. In that same row, in that same column, 25. So answer is how much here? 25. Let me write 25. Subtract this 0. So 100 minus 25 is what? 75. So now this row, what? This row, I mean to say this column got exhausted. Sorry, still we have not done the actual process here. So it is D4, that is 25. So it is again, let me write as it is 25. So here it is 100. Fine. So we need to find the first penalty. So I have not found the penalty here. So let me write the penalty. Find out the penalty. Fine. So this is the smallest one. Next smallest is what? 3. So 3 minus 1 is 2 here. So which is the smallest 2? The answer is 2. Smallest 1. Next smallest is 2. Next. Here it is. Here it is 2. So here it is, smallest is 2. Next smallest is 3. So 3 minus 2 is 1. So next one is smallest is 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Fine. Next 1 is the smallest. So 2 minus 1 is the 1. So biggest is 2. So I will take this 2 only now. So we need to find the penalties from the each row and each column. How to find? So take the first smallest in a row, in a particular row, and find the next smallest and get the difference between these two and write it in the penalty table. So there are one row and one column. One row and one column. Column is for penalty regarding the rows, whereas this is penalties regarding the columns. We have to write the penalties. Fine. So choose the maximum penalty. Here it is the maximum penalty. Here it is also the maximum penalty. So let me choose this one. Let me choose this one. So I will choose this one. So what I write 25 I supposed to write. So let me write number 1 here. The first allocation is made in the cell 1, 4 and magnitude of x 1, 4 is equal to minimum of what? 100, 25, that is 25. Fine. So since it satisfies the demand at destination, D4, D4, it will be deleted. So let me write 25 here. Find 25 minus 25 0. It becomes 75 here. So this row, I mean to say this column is deleted. D4 column is deleted. So second one, and what happens here? I have to write the second allocation. For the second allocation, again I need to draw the table D1, D2, D3, and here F1, F2, F3, this is supply and this is demand. Fine. So let me write the values here. It is 3, 2, 4. Then 4 to 4. It is 4, 2, 4. 133. 1, 5, 3. So demand is 120 here. Here it is 80. And it is 75, followed by it is 75, 125 and 75. Fine. So penalty P2, so again find the penalty here. So which is the smallest? 2 is the smallest. Which is the next smallest? 3. So 3 minus 2 is 1. 2 is the smallest. Next smallest is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. Fine. So 1 is the smallest. So 1, 5, 3 it is. So 1, 5, 3 it is. So 1 is the smallest. Next smallest is what? 3, it is 2. Fine. So from this 1 is the smallest, next smallest means 3. Now it is 2. 2 is the smallest, next smallest is 2. 2 by 2 is what? 0. Fine. It is not 3, it is 3 and 3. So it is 1. Fine. So smallest is 3, next smallest is 4. This is what? 1. So what happened here? Because of this row is eliminated, automatically what? The penalty has changed here. So automatically the penalty is 2, 2, 2. So choose any one arbitrarily. For the case I am choosing this one. So let me write the description here. Second, the second allocation is made in the cell. So I want to make the allocation in this cell at this location, that is 3, 1. That is 3, 1 with the magnitude x31 is equal to minimum of what it is 75, 120. 75, 120, that is 75. So let me do the things here. That is 75. So it is how much? So 120 minus 75, that is 35. No, not 35. 45 it is. Fine. 25 plus 20 is 45. So this will get exhaust. So I will delete this row. So since it satisfies the supply at F3 source, it will be deleted. It will be deleted. Fine. Let me change the pen here. It will be deleted. Fine. So now for the third allocation, so what we are supposed to do in the third allocation, that is F1, only F2 is there. Here D1, D2, D3, supply and P3. Here it is demand and P3. Fine. So let me write the values here. That is 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 4, 5. Here it is 45 followed by 80, 75. Here it is 75, 125. Fine. Again find the penalty here. Smallest is 3, next smallest is 3. The penalty is 0. Smallest is 2, next smallest is 4. Subtraction we get 2. Fine. So here it is 3 and 4. Here also 1. Here is 0. So which is the largest penalty? Largest penalty is 2. So let me write the third thing. The third allocation is made in the cell, which is the cell here. The third allocation is made in the cell. This is cell. This is what? The largest penalty, and the smallest is this one. In the cell 2, 2 with the magnitude x22, minimum of what it is 125, 80, that is equal to 80. So let me write 80 here. What happens if I write 80 here? That is what the minimum supply or demand. So once I write here 80, so what happens here? This 80 will get cancelled. Fine. Now it will get cancelled here. Get cancelled. Now what happens here? 80 minus 125. 125 minus 80 is what? 45 again it is. Is it 45? Absolutely 45 it is. Fine. So since 8 satisfies the, since it satisfies, let me delete this row, the what, the demand at destination D2, it will be deleted. Fine. So we have deleted this one. Fine. So what happens here? Once we delete this one, go for the next allocation, that is fourth allocation. In the fourth allocation, let me draw the table here. So it consists D1 and it consists only D3 followed by supply and it is P4. Next one is F1, it is F2, then it is demand, then it is P4. Find it is D1, D2, D3. So let me write the values 3, 4, it is 4 and 4. Find demand is 45 here. Next it is 75 here. Here also we have supply 75 and 45. Done. Again find the difference. This is 1, 4 minus 3, it is 0. It is 4 minus 3, again 1, it is 0. So there are two penalties which are same. Choose anything. Let me choose this one. This one. From this I have to choose this here. So I have to rub these things. Let me rub. Fine. So fourth one, the fourth allocation is made in the cell, which is the cell, which is in cell 1 comma 1 with the magnitude that is x11 is equal to minimum of what, 75 comma 45, that is 45. Fine. So here this 45 into 75, let me write 45 here. So this will get cancelled, 45 minus 45, but 75 minus 45, 55, 65, 75. It is how much here? 30. So what happens here? Since what? Since it satisfies the demand at destination what, D1, it will be deleted. So it will be deleted. Fine. So what happens here? This is deleted. So we have to go for fifth allocation. So what happens in fifth allocation? We have to draw the table here. Remaining is D3, supply and penalty P5. Here it is, I think, F1 and F2, demand and the penalty P5. These are the remainings. Fine? These are the remainings. So let me write 4, 4. It is 4 here and here also it is 4. And the supply is 30 here and here it is 45. Now here it is 75 only. Fine? What happens here? 4. Here also 4, 4. Here also 4. Choose any. 4 minus 4 is 0 here. So, but here also I don't know how to what we are supposed to write here. But that's why I will choose F1. I will choose F1. Fine. So what happens here? Here I have 30 here. So 30 minus 75 is 45. So this will get 0. Let me delete this one. So let me write this one. So it is fifth. The fifth allocation is made in the cell. What is the cell number here? It is again 1 comma 1 with the magnitude x11 is equal to minimum of what it is? It is 30 comma 75. That is the 30. So it satisfies the supply at F1 origin. So it will be deleted. It will be deleted. So F1 is deleted here. So let me rub these things here. I will also show you how directly you can solve the problem here. But what happens, writing these things like this will get you marks. If you do directly, the marks will not be allotted to you. Fine? So the fifth allocation will be deleted. And the last remaining is I think for the sixth allocation, it is F2 remaining. Fine, it is 14 for you. So F2 only remaining, that is 4 demand supply is how much? 45. And demand is also 45. So let me write 45 here. Fine. So 0 and 0. Fine. What happens here? 45. Fifth allocation. So total supply and demand will get satisfied here. So this will be explained in the next topic. Thank you.